Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Fist bumps are out.
Here we go. I didn't actually see where they picked to go.
Yeah, so we're headed over to Battlefield. I quite like this pick. I feel like it may benefit Poptart and Matsu a little bit more, purely because the range on their moves, and particularly Poptart's movement on the platforms, will really be beneficial here.
Do you know if Poptart can do any of the up B cancel stuff?
Yeah, we saw him doing it earlier on Yoshi's Story.
That's cool.
It's clear he's been practicing this. I think he's just gone solid Palutena since the beginning. So
he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing. And you can see it already, you know, Kibzu already nearly out of stock loss right now.
Well, Kibzu's really running in there. He's kind of backing himself to live as long as possible and do as much damage before he dies, which I think with Chrom has to be the game plan.
Yeah, exactly, you know, and you've got Wolf here who can, you know, shoot those lasers and sort of cover what Chrom can't, which is really, really clutch. But Poptart, again, also
very
plays
close
that.
there. No punish from Poptart. That could have been a bad situation.
Yeah, you can see he was going for the counter.
Trading stocks there.
Yeah, you can see him going for the counter. Chrom's recovery obviously being quite linear. So you can see him sort of going for the counter and then attempt to gimp, but I think Ixis was sort of there waiting.
Big hit from Matsu.
Yeah, and you can see Poptart's been playing this role all the way throughout the different sets. He's been acting as this stock tank, hanging back, and he's got, you know, the neutral B, which is just used there. He's got the side B, which covers a lot of space that they may not be ready for. Given
He seems to really be taking his time out here.
And again, as long as they're racking up the percent, Matsu's going to be getting those KOs with the Levin swords, with the Thorons.
Ooh, Matsu miscounting there and losing one of her books as she tried to get back onto the ledge, giving Kibzu the chance to knock it back off stage.
So we're seeing here, like you can see right there, you know, Poptart threw Chrom off stage and then went straight over to Ixis. He wasn't even going to bother, because if they can rack up that damage, you can see they're all at similar percents, but Poptart's got that extra stock.
Oh, big down smash from Ixis there. Matsu coming right down. Oh, good catch on the ledge.
Yeah, this is going to be quite clutch. If they can't get the stocks off Poptart, speak of the devil.
Wow, Matsu going all the way out there, and with Robin's new recovery, she can get all the way back.
Oh, you can see the counter going for the counter again, but Kibzu recovering just low enough where it's not quite going to clip him.
Clearly a game plan here from Kibzu, who's working around the fact that his recovery isn't brilliant and trusting his partner to make sure he doesn't get punished too badly while he gets back to stage.
Yeah, precisely. And you can see him going for a lot of these attempts of up Bs, like suicide kills, which is going to be really clutch, because it does kill at 0.
It does, and even if he goes off stage with you, he does die first.
Oh,
B reversing there and taking the stock from Ixis, who has done a fabulous job of holding onto his stocks while the battle has already happened around him.
Yeah, so, that was a really, really nice forward air coming out there from
Again,
Kibzu.
Matsu making such nice use of the new up B angles that Robin has access to.
Yeah, particularly with edge guarding being so prominent, it's a good way of edge guarding without necessarily.
And there's that Nair as well.
Yeah, Nair's got so much range.
Oh, and it's really not looking pretty for Kibzu at the moment.
Yeah, there it is.
There
That's
it is.
exactly what he's been
the
after. And the
coverage.
Thor onto boot.
That is very nice stuff from
Beautiful.
Poptart and Matsu. They really just seem totally in control the whole way through.
Yeah.
Poptart really happy to take it slow. Had a really good eye for the battlefield there, covering his partner.
Yeah, just straight up solid gameplay. And, so far in these sets, there hasn't been too much of a challenge to them. I don't think anybody's taking them to a game 3. I don't think anybody's taking them to a game 5. They just seem, like you said, comfortable.
Yeah, and I think, part of that's because they've been teaming together for better part of 2 years, 3 years?
Well, yeah, about 3 years now, I'd say.
And so, they really do work together as a team very effectively.
Yeah, exactly. And, I mentioned it a couple of times earlier on, but they were #1 on the doubles PR that we had a little while ago.
Yeah, absolutely true.
So they were, even with, Matsu's going to know Robin like the back of her hand.
Absolutely, yeah.
A tried and true main for the longest time. Poptart being #3 in Smash 4 on the last UK PL.
Yes, but with Marth.
With Marth, but it just show those, he's just that level above the rest that very few players have managed to surpass.
Well, it must absolutely be said that Ixis and Kibzu are no slouches.
Absolutely not, no. But I suppose my point more is that both of them are playing characters that they may not be necessarily familiar with. Particularly Ixis having to really readjust his play style from the Sonic to the Wolf.
Yeah, it's a big change. Wolf is a very, very different dynamic.
Yeah, and so in not necessarily, you know, in singles it's a different sort of ball game, but certainly in doubles where it's very chaotic, you're being put into situations that you may not necessarily be familiar with. You know, that situational awareness that's so vital in doubles may not quite be on that same level as Poptart.
Yeah, if you're not comfortable with your own comfortable and the way you're moving, you may have a bit of trouble working around all the chaos happening on the screen in a doubles match.
Yeah. But we're going to see, we've got Yoshi's Island Brawl, which I think is the first time we've actually seen this stage in double so far. I really like this stage. I think it's got a really nice, I like the way it looks. I know the slanted floor's probably going to cause issues, but, you know, we'll stay positive for now.
What I'm liking from this decision by Kibzu and Ixis is that they're really backing themselves in the scramble. You know, it's a slightly smaller stage, it's a bit more intense. They know that Poptart really took his time, played the corners of the big stage.
Yeah.
So they're going, okay, we're going to force you to come to us. We're backing ourselves to really do the damage once we're in close.
Ooh, lovely.
As Kibzu just did that.
Yeah, you can tell Poptart and Matsu have been electing for bigger stages at the moment. Particularly Kalos Pokemon League was quite a popular choice for them. But like you've been saying, it's a really, really good. If they know there are going to be a lot of scrambles, and if Blue Team know
big kills all of a sudden.
Yeah, if Blue Team know that the scramble is going to be the way to do it, they're going to go for the smallest stages that they can.
And once again, we see Poptart taking his time, holding onto his stock. Wow, that was a huge hit from Crom.
You could see the rapid jab going on, and then Crom's just thinking, right, I'm going to run in, I'm going to F smash, someone's dead.
Absolutely, he really does pack a punch. Or Kibzu going hard there.
Yeah, and that was a really interesting angle. You could see, despite the fact he didn't get the upbeat off stage, that slanted edge on Yoshi's Island Brawl sent Matsu at a really odd angle. I love that Thoron.
That was fantastic. She knew there that Popsu had the nair, had control over the character that would be staying there, and took the chance to throw out Thoron. She knew she would hit.
Yeah, particularly when like you're trying to deal with Poptart.
All right, and here we're looking for the kill on. Ooh, again, Kibzu recovering really nicely and taking advantage to turn it around there.
Yeah, his jab to raw back airs have been really, really nice so far. But this is sort of, you know, if Kibzu can keep playing like this and secures the stock like he might do against Poptart, that was clutch. Is that?
That's it. Oh, no, Matsu having to hold her ground now.
It's those kind of clutch stocks that the blue team are going to need if they're going to reset this bracket.
And now we're seeing Kibzu really go wild. He knows he's not got much longer to live, but he is going to do as much damage as possible before he goes.
Yeah. If he can get any kind of suicide stock on either of the red team.
He's gone for it.
Oh, not quite. You know, but he's going to go for them. He's going to go for them because, you know, particularly with the percent and the stock count, it's worth it every single time.
What I'm really liking from him is going for a lot of falling up airs. That sets up position for not just himself, but also his partner to come in and help him out. Just a bit of scramble
so we're going to
here.
see that was
finally going from the rapid jab.
Yeah, the thing is you could see Ixis try and go in to intercept that rapid jab, but...
And all of a sudden, Matsu just evening the score and taking advantage all by herself. And now we have Crom in serious trouble.
Yeah, this coverage is incredible right now. The down smash hitting both of them. Everybody loves a bit of cheese right now.
Oh, big damage there.
That was lovely.
Yeah, and really, I just think at this point on the 2v1, unless he can find a kill right away, he's in dire straits. There's that new nair.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That really was a clutch air dodge there.
There we go.
Dash attack that takes it.
Yeah, you could see that he was beginning to make those comebacks. There were a couple of moments where there was particularly one moment where Matsu got a grab, and to be honest, I was expecting Poptart to run in an up smash. Yeah,
but he went away to try and catch the forward throw, and Matsu threw up. Just a little bit of miscommunication. I think maybe just a little bit of panickiness because they really were down.
Yeah.
And to get back into that situation, Matsu got some big kills.
Yeah.
And then suddenly the tables had turned, and I don't think they're quite mentally adjusted to being in the lead yet.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair enough. And it's, you know, and again, you're not going to be perfect all the time. We are only humans, and, you know, particularly in those moments, particularly if they don't want to be, both of them at really high percent, they don't want to die early. But luckily, they did manage to clutch out and made it so that is one game away from taking it from winner's side. Back to Yoshi's Island Brawl we go.
Again, Kibzu and Ixis saying, look, we back ourselves in the scramble situation. That almost went our way. It was so close to getting the win.
Yeah, I really like that use of Elwin there, just getting Matsu completely out of that scramble, which the blue team are so proficient at.
Gosh, Chrom off stage is such a stressful time.
Yeah, because you have to be so careful. Although his recovery is so linear and exploitable, if you don't get it right, you're dead.
So what I'm liking a lot here is that clearly Poptart and Matsu have said, all right, we're backing Matsu to take out Chrom. What an upper from Poptart.
So clutch. So clutch.
What I was going to say is they've created a really nice sense of separation. Despite the fact that it's not necessarily a huge stage, they've pinned each of the opponents on an opposite end of the stage, and we're just holding them there, getting the job done.
Yeah, really, really fantastic. And again, like we saw with the up air, their situational awareness of when the other one's in trouble is second to none.
What I'm really impressed by is how slow these games have been.
Yes.
In that it can really feel like a lot when you've got 4 players on the screen. And Matsu and Poptart have really taken charge and taken it to be their pace, despite the scene kill there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The fact that both of them could control so much stage with projectiles, and particularly some of Poptart's
big
moves.
Kill there. That was very clean. That was absolutely a practice bit of play, as went from the Palutena neutral air, Robin back air, and the stock is gone.
Yeah. You know, excellent. And what I was saying about GP and Carnage is that in the same way that GP kind of knows where Carnage is going to hit people, you know, Poptart is going to know exactly where Matsu's moves are going to throw him. Because, you know, knowing the Robin, they've teamed together for so long. You know, these conversions are, and they're the clutch factor, and that's why both of these teams are sitting here in grand finals.
Ooh, back air into grab. Interesting bit of play there. Whoa, big up smash with that new little flick animation. Catches him just a little bit more laterally than it might have otherwise.
Yeah, and it's really looking bleak for the blue team here. What was once a, you know, decent enough ability to make a comeback has slowly but surely...
Whoa, and suddenly it's even.
Yeah, the percent's not quite there, but, you know, depending on who loses their stock first, we could see a slight comeback come out from the blue team.
And we have seen how quickly things can turn around, you know. Chrom is a really, really big unit in this brawl. I think if Chrom can keep his stock, he's the real key to the comeback.
Absolutely, and, you know, the up air not quite being enough, not too much rage on the Palutena. And, you know, again, the thing is, Matsu's got this Thoron ready and waiting on the off chance that she needs it.
Oh, there's that big nair, and there's a Thoron to punish the big F smash, but again, Chrom's getting back.
Oh, accidentally killing Poptart. This could be clutch. Is Rapjam going to do it?
Too much damage on Wolf. It wasn't enough opportunity to come back.
Yep, clean 3-0 by Poptart and Matsu. Not the most unexpected result we've seen, but I think the way that they did it was just clean.
It was definitely clinical. And in fairness to Ixis and in fairness to Kibzu, they really put up a strong fight.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think maybe if they had fought them in winners finals and then had another go, maybe they would have had more of a chance to make those adaptations.
Yeah, you were definitely seeing them start to see patterns and react. So, oh, Joyce is stepping off.
Yep.